Next, we have the Giants on the clock.
Mm-hmm.
Now, my pick is in for the Giants. Now, I ain't gonna lie. I might ruffle some feathers here. I might be out of left field here. I got them going Jordan Tyson. I have the Giants going receiver and giving Jackson Dart another weapon in Jordan Tyson. Now, me personally, I think Jordan Tyson is the best receiver in this draft. I've been talking about Jordan Tyson for 2 years now. I didn't watch Jordan Tyson with no other receiver take Arizona State to the Big 12 championship. Now, I think he got hurt and didn't play in the Big 12 championship. But Cam Scatterbo then took over that year. But Jordan Tyson is a dog, man. He goes up and makes plays. He makes clutch plays. Like I said, in the clutch, they go to Jordan Tyson. He makes contested catches. Now, some people say his route running needs to be worked on. I think his route running is fine. Separation, I think it's fine. He's a big body. But I think they get a guy to go along with Malik Neighbors. So
Mm-hmm.
you have Malik Neighbors, Cam Scatterbo, which him and Scatterbo played together, Scatterbo and Jordan Tyson at Arizona State. You have Jackson Dart. I think Theo Johnson is still there at tight end. I think you ramp up that offense. Now, I don't know if they go D tackle this high with the whole Dexter Lawrence news, but yeah, I went Jordan Tyson. AJ, who do you got here at 5?
I think you got to get some offensive line and help for Jackson Dart, bro. I think you absolutely have to right here. We see the kind of punishment he took last year. We see all the concussions he racked up. I think Jackson Dart got crazy potential. I liked him coming out. I remember doing this show last year and being like, yo, I like Jackson Dart a lot. Like, I didn't like him more than Shador, but I liked him a lot. And so, coming out, what I saw from him this year didn't surprise me. The injuries did the most. So I think you made a lot of moves this offseason to get you some help. Hopefully Malik Neighbors come back looking like Malik Neighbors. You got Likely now. Scatterboot should be coming back from injury. You're gonna want to throw the football. So I figure you go get. I think this is where what's his name? Matt Malgu, Francis Malgu, Mago.
Francis Malgo.
Yep, I think this is where he goes. I think this is where he goes to the Giants. Like I said, you got to bolster up that offensive line. He got a great first step. He got great fluid body movement. He got great body control in general. I think he's one of the best offensive linemen, arguably the best offensive lineman in this draft. I think that's a no. If he's there, I think that's a no-brainer pick for the Giants at this point in their rebuild process.
Real quick, hey Chris, I wouldn't say that because I mean, shoot, we got Zay Flowers, Hollywood Brown,
I was
and
gonna
Rashad
say.
Bateman all in the first round. All right, go ahead, Kev. Your pick is in.
Yeah. So Giants. I've looked Causeway. I looked at Jeremiah Love here at first. I've looked at wide receiver, but again, wide receivers have been falling. Originally, I think I had Connell Tate going with them,
Connell
but
Tate.
but
Mm.
I pivoted. For one, I'm looking at new head coach. The GM is in the. He's in what? He's on his way. He should be on his way out, but somehow he still has a job. But Harbaugh was very passionate in one of his press conferences when he said, "We will stop the run. That's going to be our number one thing. We not letting nobody run the ball on us." And he looking at that division. He looking at the all athletic quarterbacks that are in that division. I mean, that getting up there in age, but you get what I mean. Especially in this league in general, almost everybody has a quarterback that can move. This is where Sonny Styles coming off the board for me.
Mm.
Okay.
They're gonna run with Sonny Styles, get that anchor in the middle of that defense. Sonny Styles could be arguably the best defensive guy. I love Caleb Downs a lot, but Sonny Styles has the biggest upside, if you ask me, to be the best defensive guy coming out of this draft. So I'm taking Sonny Styles. I'm
Respect.
to Harbaugh going defense.
Respect. And Harbaugh comes from the Ravens, who is a defensive minded team. Him and
Exactly.
Bobby Okereke would be nasty. But yeah, I definitely like that pick.
Mhm.
We'll move on. And shout out you, Chris. I think your comment. I feel you on that. We definitely don't. Not wrong there. But we'll move on to the Browns on the clock here. Sucks that I root for Shador because I really like Shador, but it's always, F the Browns. But I'm on the clock, and with the sixth pick, I got the Browns taking Francis Mauga here. This is where I believe Francis Mauga goes. He's a great O lineman from Miami. Didn't really give up many sacks. Got quick feet, strong hands, good balance. Definitely can anchor really well. And I think he gives Shador, if Shador's the starter, because it's not penciled in, he's the starter, but it's looking like it. But he gives him a lot anchor that he definitely needs that he did not have last year on either side. So I have them getting tackled here. Francis Malga, AJ, your pick is in.
This one might be a little high, but I got the Browns going with Ruben Bain Jr., edge out of Miami. I think they could use the defensive help right here. I think he'd be a nice fit. If they keep Miles Garrett, especially if they keep Miles Garrett, I think he'd be a nice fit on that defensive line. Strong duel, high motor, very solid against the run. Again, I'm gonna say this about a lot of teams. Could go a lot of different positions here. Could go a lot of different positions. I'm not mad at offensive line at all. I think Shador should be the starter. I don't know what's all to talk about when it comes to Deshaun Watson. He is trash at this point. I don't know who else you would want to throw out there other than Shador. I think again, if this is a quarterback draft, they probably would have reached on one, but I don't think that's the case here. So might be a bit of a reach for them, but I'm going with Ruben Bain Jr.
Definitely out of left field. I did not see that one coming at all.
At all.
But I will say, to me, Bane could play all four positions, so you don't necessarily have to be on the edge.
Okay.
Kev, your pick for the Browns.
I'm
is
going
in.
way left. Going way left.
God.
Browns. Here's another PTSD organization. And at some point, you gotta learn. You gotta learn from your mistakes. I don't see the Browns going defense for the fact of their defense is not the problem. It hasn't been for a while, to be honest. That offense is like, all right, you see the quarterback, whatever that is, circus, carousel, whatever you want to call it. They need receivers for the could go receiver here, but I think they got 2 first-round picks. I'm gonna say that for another time, another day. But I think they go O-line.
That's
I got O-line going high this drive. If you see how if you was to really pass this to my board, O-line coming up the board heavy. So a lot of guys are falling. I got them going Monroe Freeland.
Okay, from Georgia.
Their GM is one of Howie's guys. And a lot of those guys that come from that little Howie, I don't even want to call it a tree, but whatever you want to call it, tree, circle, they like to build through the trenches. Monroe Freeland is a freak of nature. He has high upside. I'm not sure if they have him ranked as a top 3 tackle or whatever.
I think ESPN has him 2.
Huh?
I think ESPN has him 2. I think ESPN has
I'm
him
going for ESPN
behind Malga.
Yeah. And the thing about Malga is that a lot of people projected him to play inside too. So
yeah, that's true.
So they got him moving. So that had something else to do with my pick as well earlier. But I got them going Monroe Freeland. It sucks because honestly, I would love for us to somehow get him, which I don't see it happen. Us be traded up, which is not gonna happen. So yeah, I got Monroe Freeland coming to the board right here. So
yeah, I don't know why you thought O-line was left field, but
not left field, but I'm just saying as far as like how my board is going, you know what I'm saying? I got a lot of offensive line. The names, if you look at my board and see how many names are there, Commanders fans are gonna have seizures. No offense to anyone, you know what I'm saying, but they're gonna go crazy. That's like, and then they're gonna be.
I don't know YouTube. They go crazy. I don't know how YouTube feel about that one, but we just gonna say they meant that they gonna go crazy.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
We're gonna move on to the next pick. Speaking of the Commanders, is the Washington Commanders, and I'm on the clock. And my pick, I've been saying this since November of last year. My pick for the Commanders is Caleb Downs, safety out of Ohio State. I think they get a guy who can play in the box. He can play free safety. He did it at Bama. He also is a return guy as well. He did that at Bama. So he does have that little extra dynamic to bring that to DC. But you could put him in multiple positions on that defense. And I think Dan Quinn is going to love a guy with his versatility. So I think the Commanders go there. I think safety's kind of been a weak spot of the Commanders defense. I mean, the secondary in general hasn't been the brightest of spots for the Commanders, but I think safety has been a large part of that as well. So I got them going Caleb Downs. Like I said, I've been saying that since November. AJ, who do you have the Commanders drafting here?
So, man, it wasn't fun like making picks for the rivals. I'm not gonna lie, like that was the most least exciting part of this for me, man. Making picks for the NFC East is you try to be unbiased and you try to go with what you feel like is best for them. So I went with a position that I like in this draft, and I went with a player I like in this draft, and I'm hoping it don't work out like this, but I think it could be very solid for them. I got them going receiver, Cornell Tate, Ohio State.
Tate. Okay.
I got them going there. I got him going there. 6'2", great hands. He a great route runner, great football IQ. He's not super fast, not a great like yak guy, but like I've seen a lot of people comparing him to Tay Adams, and when I look at the tape, I can kind of see what they mean, bro. I can see what they mean, bro. He's not a guy that's going, be a Debo and break a bunch of tackles and run for a bunch of yards, but he's a guy, sure hands, possession receiver. I think he'd be a really good fit in their offense alongside with Scary Terry. Just somebody that can go out there and make plays at that receiver 2 position. Who else they got out there making plays outside of Terry for real? So
they
if I'm the Commanders,
they kind
You
of
said
like
what?
Traylon Burks. They kind of like Traylon Burks. They put him back.
stop it. I hope they feel confident, bro. I hope so. But if I'm the Commanders, I'm getting another weapon for Jaden Daniels, and I'm looking for this offense to take another step.
I ain't mad at the pick. I will say this though: Cornell Tate ain't a speedster, but he still will get he's still a deep threat.
he got deceptive.
Yeah, it's kind of like Tay Adams in a way. Like Tay Adams
still get down the field.
Threat. His route running, I think, gets him open. His route running gets him open.
For sure.
Man. I got a pick for these guys.
Go ahead, Kev. You want to
All
clock?
right, so here we go. All right, right now on my board, I got David Bailey, Jeremiah Love, Cornell Tate, Ruben Bain, Caleb Downs, Mansard Delane. Them the top 5-6 guys, right?
Got some talent up there.
Man, I got the Commanders straighten out this pick, to be honest, but I can't mark it.
I was waiting for this.
All I can say is, don't be surprised if Jerry Jones pick up that phone, Baltimore pick up that phone, or someone like I would say the Bucks, but I don't know how many picks they have. Those like the top 3 teams I can see moving up.
They got one in the first. I can look up how many they got in total.
But you don't have to give up a first to move in this draft, to be honest. It's not that expensive. That's the thing. But that's
top 10 though.
It's swirling around in these draft rooms and around the league. It's not that expensive to move because it's not a bunch of quarterbacks. It brings down the draft value. So it won't be. I'm saying the Commanders need picks anyway. They need more picks. They don't even have a second round pick, I don't think.
Yeah, no, they don't. They got Bucks have 7 picks.
Yeah, but they all late.
No, they're mid.
They're mid-round top 100, I think they got like 1 or 2.
They have 3 in the top 100.
Okay. But I see them trading out this pick, but for this sake, because I can't go through all those hoops and bounds, I got them taking David Bailey here. I've been saying for the longest that they need to solidify the edge rusher. Ever since they got rid of Montez Sweat, it has not been the same. They need to feel less better. I know they picked up Owe or something like that.
Odafe Owe.
Yeah, from the Chiefs.
Chargers.
Oh yeah, okay, the Chargers.
Oh, they got Charles Omenihu. That's the dude from the Chiefs.
Okay. But I think they go David Bailey. There's no way you're gonna let them drop any more. I know the consensus pick and everybody want them to take Jeremiah Love. That's their guy, but I got AP. You can't go with the fan favorite. You gotta go with what's gonna keep your job because he close to being on the hot seat. I think they go David Bailey here, edge rush.
See, I'm not mad at David Bailey because at 7, this is crazy value here.
Mm-hmm.
But they did just sign 2 DNs or edge rushers, whatever you want to call them.
So how much?
Huh?
How much
I think Odafe Owe is like 100 M's, if I'm not mistaken. A Minahu's contract, I don't know. Yeah. But I think Owe they gave like 100 over 4 or something like that.
It's a rookie contract. You're gonna take that.
Yeah, but that's what I was thinking at 2.
Mm-hmm.
But
and you need rotation.
Downs, they're at 7 and they need secondary help. I just can't see them passing up on Downs.
That's why honestly I got them trading out of it. It's too much talent there. They're gonna get who they want regardless. So I can't be mad at them. I think AP gonna play his cards. But I just can't mark it right now, so I don't want to go through them. You know what I'm saying?
No, I feel you. No, I definitely feel what
Yeah.
you're saying though about the trade. You don't know who gonna trade. I don't think
Yeah.
Baltimore making a call. We either trading back or picking at 14. I don't think we trading up.
Could be.
But next,
Philly might make that put in that doo.
Nah, we ain't trading
I think
back.
y'all trading back. If y'all do anything, y'all trading
I
back.
got us trading back if
we gonna talk about it when it, but ain't no way, bro. If the player available that I have on my mock is there, we better not. That's all I'm gonna say. We better.
I don't think y'all trade out the first round. I think y'all trade back.
Yeah, because I think it's gonna be some guys falling. Well,
I think if anything, y'all trade back, stay in the first round, probably get like an extra second round pick or something, or maybe a next year draft pick, if anything. But
thank you for staying to the end. If you're watching this on YouTube, please like this video, subscribe, and also hit that notification button so you can be notified next time we put out a video. If you're listening on any podcast platform, subscribe and hit that notification button, y'all, so you can be notified we put out another podcast audio. And last but not least, hit that share button. No matter what you're listening to or watching it, hit that share button and send it to somebody that you know that would love to watch this episode you just listened to. So once again, thank you for staying to the end, and we'll see y'all in the next episode.